Hi, and welcome to Dungeon Not Included.
Yeah, we're back.
Welcome back.
We are.
Hooray! Yeah.
How do we play again? What are we playing?
What's a role-playing game?
Playing Pathfinder 5th edition, right?
Makes sense. Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Fifth edition Pathfinder.
5e. That famous Pathfinder 5e.
I don't know the editions of Pathfinder.
You know how every role-playing book opens up with a "What is role-playing?" That's what we should do.
Oh yeah.
It's just what is role-playing? It's like
next week we're going to do the introduction to tabletop role-playing games.
Right in the middle of one of our arcs after doing this for more than 2 years. Yes, I love it. I love it. But we are playing.
Break? Good.
Yeah, good. It was really good. It was quiet.
Good. I love not being in school. It's one of my favorite things.
As somebody who just started back into the classroom, I feel you. I miss that not being in school thing.
Right.
Yeah. I didn't get much of a break, so there you go.
Oh. No, I'm sorry to hear that. If anybody is looking for something to do to help pass some time, I did just get through watching Nick Cage's movie Pig on Hulu, which if you haven't seen it, is basically Taken with the truffle farmer losing his pig. And Nick Cage trying to hunt down the people who stole his truffle pig.
I'm set. I think we have our next story arc after we are done with running Rudders in the Shadows.
Right?
So one person plays Nick Cage and everybody else plays the pigs. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think one person plays the pig and everybody else plays Nick Cage. Just a different version of Nick Cage.
Everyone is. There's going to be a video version of everyone is John, but we all play everyone is Nick Cage instead, and we're just all inside the head of Nick Cage.
I think we have to do it actually where like we're all Nick Cage, but in different roles. So like maybe Alex could be Nick Cage and Pig, and I could be Nick Cage and National Treasure, and Frank could be
Frank's
Cage and
Ghost Rider.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
Right?
I'm just saying that because of the amount of times I set my head on fire. Speaking of setting our heads on fire.
It's on fire right now. It's just normal.
And Brendan can be leaving Las Vegas, for which he won an Academy Award for Best Actor.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yep. Nick Cage has more Best Actor nominations and wins than a lot of actors out there.
Yeah. So it'll be great because I have never seen that movie. So.
Yeah.
Oh no! I want to be Nick Cage and Into the Spider-Verse.
Another great
nice.
Nick Cage.
Yeah.
You know, this entire intro for the podcast could be a product placement for the new Nick Cage movie that is about Nick Cage playing Nick Cage.
Yes, I saw the trailer for that. Yeah,
I forgot the name. I'll look up the name for this later on. But it's basically being John Malkovich, but less magical and more insane. This is all just product placement.
Nick Cage as himself.
Nick Cage as himself.
Always be Cajun.
Always be Cajun.
Fun fact about Into the Spider-Verse, Nick Cage recorded his lines and they were like, can you be more, and he was like, oh, you want the full Cage. And that's the take they took after he went full Cage.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
The film we were being paid internet dollars in referencing is The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, which is a great title.
That's a wonderful
for a Nick Cage movie. 100%.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right. So what are we actually here to do?
Hey, so-
Yeah, what are we doing again?
You're doing a job.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're playing the Nick Cage thing, right? That's what we're doing now.
That's just
Yeah,
teasing.
This
and
is a
prepping.
face-off situation.
You know what? Not bad. Pretty much, yes.
Yeah, Jackie could pull it off. Jackie could be a face-off.
Yeah.
I mean, that is kind of your whole power.
That is absolutely.
Mm. So I can't remember exactly who we were doing the job against. I know ours, not ours, Aries, macro
Aries.
technology. Yeah.
Yep.
Arrows Macro Technology said, since you guys did such a horrible job infiltrating us, we're going to hire you out for this. And really, you're super expendable. But I don't remember
Yeah.
who we were going up against. Does anyone else remember?
I believe it was you were going up against one of their rivals, and I don't remember which one it was now.
Damn.
I'm terrible at this too.
Almost like taking
Every once in a while, like I remember to listen to the last 10 minutes of the previous episode, and I just forgot to do it today.
That's okay.
So new mission. What are we doing, Brennan? Who are we screwing over? You pick it.
I believe we will randomly choose another corporation that Aries doesn't like, which is all of them. So you already have enough heat from As Technology, so it's not going to be that one.
I thought it was okay. So either I'm misremembering or I'm making it happen right now, and making it happen right now, or it was Mitsuhama Computer Technologies.
I think you're just making it happen.
Let's do it.
I think I'm just making it happen.
Manifest.
Yeah. But I prefer that than whatever else we were doing. So let's do that.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
So yeah, your mission was
is? Are we doing
it's
it
an
a heist?
espionage
What are we doing
mission.
here?
You're taking a program and inserting it into someone's computer.
That's right. I remember. Yeah, we had talked about that, and there was the whole like, well, what are we going to put in there? And they were like, it doesn't matter. Don't worry about it.
Right.
You're just doing the job. The job isn't to worry about that. The job is just to do the thing.
Yeah.
Right.
As I recall,
very the transporter. It doesn't. You never look at the package. You just transport the package.
Right.
And then Jason Statham looks at the package.
As I recall, Jackie and Polly are okay with that. I don't remember if Mongoose was.
Well, Mongoose just hates corporations in general.
I'm more of an LLC person. No, that's a limited liability corporation. Oh.
What do you think the C stands for?
Limited partnerships and sole proprietorships.
Yes.
The whole deal just rubs Mongoose the wrong way, but she's sucking it up. So
how can they all be incorporated in Delaware? It doesn't make sense to him. all with a French accent. I'm not going to try. You're welcome.
How can they all be incorporated in Delaware? Okay, that was for me.
There we go.
Yeah.
Loved it.
It was awful. But anyway.
So what is your approach to doing this? How are you going to be taking this on?
I think we were going to try the infiltration thing, right?
Yeah, I thought
infiltration.
Yeah, that's kind of what we're best
and it still makes sense for this. I think infiltration.
It's been so long since we played that I don't even have the PDF in my recently opened.
Wow.
I know it's wild. All right. So infiltration was your plan?
Yep.
All right. Let's go through those little questions.
Yeah.
First off, these people are definitely outside your league.
So is everybody we're up against, generally speaking.
Yeah, we're basically level ones. Yeah, we're out. Everyone's out of our league.
All right, so that's going to take a die away from you. And I got to make sure I got the right draft here. Hang on. All right. So, describe to me what your opening scene is going to be like. What is your opening scheme?
Let's take a moment and think about where we want this to go eventually when it goes south, inevitably. Mongoose. I kind of feel like Mongoose should be focus on this, because the last thing was kind of a Jackie, I'm going to help the orphanage, and Polly had so much involved in that botchness. Mongoose was just doing her job and doing it well, and just being in the. And this is like an anti-corporation thing. I think whatever it is, it's going to be kind of Mongoose focused. In my thoughts.
Let Mongoose take the lead on this one.
Yeah, you okay with that, Rebel?
Yeah, I mean, this totally sounds up Mongoose's alley. So
how would you want to, or how would she want to plan this out? I assume it's like some sort of flash drive that has to go into a computer somewhere in this building.
And I think it can't just be any computer. It has to be a computer.
A specific person. Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, for a specific person. So the best way is to try and get an in. So let's see. Can you give us any more details about this person, Brennan?
So basically, they are an executive, mid-level executive at the company.
Okay.
Ooh, can we leverage some sort of vice they have? Maybe our Ares gives us info on their vice, and then we can do something with that. How about that?
Yeah, they will give you a dossier. That's fine.
All right. How do you want to leverage that, Mongoose?
So I think the way in to start is fake job interview. We go, they are interviewing for a position, and the three of us go as candidates.
Oh, I like that better.
And then when we get there, we leverage the vice to get access to their computer, and then we get out.
That doesn't sound like a particularly complicated plan.
No, I don't think it is.
So that's good.
I love that we're going to get interviewed. That's awesome.
I think it is bold or daring. So that gives you a +1.
Okay.
What is the social connection that gets you into this job interview, that the three of you will get chosen for the job interview?
I think I did up my what's the contacts, connections, whatever. Consort. I upped my consort, so maybe I know somebody who works at this company, and I asked them to put my resume on the top of the pile, right? Like, not anything super, like definitely get me an interview, but just like make sure my resume gets seen, right?
Okay.
I like
we'll
that.
determine how well that went when we make our engagement roll.
Just out of curiosity, I don't know if I'm making this more complicated for us, but like, what's this job we're going for? It stands to reason it's either something we're all good at or passable at, or one or two of us has to lie. You know what I mean?
Or it's three very different jobs, and we're just trying to get in the door, which could be very fun, depending on what we end up accidentally applying for.
Yeah.
All right, I like that. That
I
feels
think
So
we're
you're
going
gonna
on.
try
We're
to
going on the
play to
equivalent.
your strengths
I think
so
we're
that you
going.
don't have to lie, right?
I think we're going on. I would love. Okay, if we're gonna play to our strengths, okay, we don't have to let. But I think it would be funnier if we just went on, like the equivalent of LinkedIn and just spammed every job posting until we stuck.
I think that's
And
funnier, but
whatever we get called in for, we have to interview for.
I love that.
I do think that's funnier. But I think it's okay if we're going for something that we are actually skilled. Maybe that's a consequence of success or not, right? We
Okay.
either
Okay.
we found something
Fair.
that we're
No, I
good
like
at.
that. Okay. Okay.
No,
Oh,
yeah, I
we're-
think that'll
Mhm.
determine because what the result is on your engagement roll will sort of let us know how difficult it is for you when the mission starts.
Right.
Okay, so
So
somebody
that'd be
needs to
fun.
roll
So
me-
Brandon, you can basically be like, if it's a good roll, you can give us 3 jobs and we can pick between which ones we think are the ones
Yeah,
for
yeah.
us. And then if we do a bad roll, you can give us 3 very disparately bad jobs that are so not in our wheelhouses for us to have to choose between.
All right,
It'd be very funny.
sounds good.
I love
All
that.
right, so somebody roll me 3 dice.
Rebel, I believe that's gonna be you, right? Because you're leading us on this.
Yes, but it would help to actually have the page pulled up. So
I have roll for your party ready if anyone wants me to do it. I don't care.
That's okay. Yeah.
it's
looks
a
like-
3d6.
3d6. Okay, it looks like.
Are you ready, Rebel? Are you doing it?
I did it, and I got a 1, a 2, and a 2.
So 2.
Nasty.
So yeah, you're definitely not going to be interviewing for jobs that you're good at.
Yes.
That tracks.
Oh no.
That tracks.
Oh no. That's terrible.
So that's a bad result. You're overreaching or in serious trouble. Desperate action when the action starts. That seems
I like that.
reasonable.
Yeah, no, totally.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. See, this is the point in the game where I like the bad rolls. I'm okay with bad rolls now. It's later that I don't want them. But right now, give me all the bad.
Okay, so what role do you think you would be the worst at?
Who we
Like,
going? Yeah.
skill-wise, or like role in a company, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah. I guess both. Yeah. Like
both. Yeah.
like me would I'll go with mine first because it's so obvious. Mine's are so easy. Some kind of security position where I have to be like a physical person, right? Like I would be awful at it.
Right, because you got basically no body, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with it's a security guard.
yeah.
High level
Okay.
security guard. It's for some reason I'm interviewing.
I'd be really bad at like dock work, like loading cargo, unloading cargo, anything that requires basically just moving shit around all day, lifting and stuff.
Yeah, because your body is also crappy.
Garbage. Mm-hmm.
And then
I think Jackie's interviewing for IT.
yeah,
I think that's
absolutely because you're a
That's where Jack. Yeah, anything that's remotely requires any sort of attention, anything that's small in circuitry, things that are going to break easily, I think is not where Jackie deserves to be. So I think IT and technical support is pretty perfect.
Yeah. Can we also make up some sort of fiction of who this executive is and why they're in charge of hiring for a dock worker, security, and IT? Are they just
they're an HR executive?
HR?
Obviously.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, this is the first round.
We
of
are
interviews with HR.
resources.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So who wants to start? you've managed to arrange it so that you're all supposed to be interviewed within about 15 minutes of each other.
Oh, I love it that we're all just like sitting in the same
good.
waiting room.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What's everybody wearing to the interview?
Mongoose,
It's a job interview. What's everyone wearing? Right?
Yeah, Mongoose is wearing a nice suit, but it's suitably scruffy enough that it could be implied that this is the nicest clothes that she owns and is not like, looking for an office job, right?
Right. I like that Mongoose put the research in the look, but will not be able to pay off on the can you live this?
No, not at all.
Definitely a tuxedo shirt. Polly's wearing a tuxedo shirt. 100%.
I love that. I think Jackie went to bed and laid out the like only suit that they have and prayed that they would fit into it in the morning. And that. I'm thinking they woke up devastatingly handsome. Like they are like, you've seen the pictures of like Henry Cavill putting together the computer, like when he was building his own thing. It's like that. Like they are like really, really good looking, but in a suit that is just like a size too small. So everything's like rolled up, like the like you can see the top bottoms of the calves on the pants, and like the buttons are stretching on on those the vest, the shirt, the whole thing, just like really big, buff, and just wearing a tiny outfit.
I really want to know what this executive's vice is, because this.
All right, so let's talk about that vice, because that's your plan. So, what do we think this executive is up to? Underground fight rings,
I do like that.
BTL chips, which are better than life chips.
See, that kind of BTL just made me think of BLT, and I was like,
which is better than life.
BLT chips. They're super into BLT chips. They go to Subway, they get sandwiches and sun chips, and that's their like. That's their vice. That's their like little treat.
Man.
They get the sun chips with it.
We're also being sponsored by Sun Chips.
Nick Cage and Sun Chips.
Nick Cage and Sun Chips. Two great tastes that go great together.
I do like Fight Club. But I wouldn't oppose, although I want the group to be to approve of this. I wouldn't oppose of making them someone we want to hurt. And if it's an HR person in corporate, maybe that their vice is being the worst HR person in corporate. They have like illicit affairs with employees and things like that.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah.
See, that's the direction my mind was going, especially after Alex said devastatingly handsome.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
We got two very beautiful people about to interview for this job.
Thank you.
And
thank you so much.
Wait!
Polly's beautiful on the inside.
Mm-hmm. Underneath all those shirts.
And
I don't
mushrooms.
think that's going to cut the mustard.
That smell is very earthy and delicious.
Yeah. He woke up with truffles today. That's
Yes, but I think this person has a lot of office affairs is their vice, so we can definitely use that to our advantage, especially thanks to the coincidental fact that Jackie woke up devastatingly handsome today.
Right. It happens. Sometimes you luck out.
Yeah, it's all a roll of the dice, baby.
Absolutely.
All right, so this exec comes out. Let's give them a name.
Nicolas Cage.
No, I will not have you slander his name like
you can't besmirch it. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Fair.
They're also
Fair.
our top sponsor.
Johnny Sunchip.
Yes.
Johnny Sunship.
What's
Johnny
Sunship's chief rival?
Frito Lay.
Frito-Lay. His name is
Frito-Lay
Frito-Lay.
is the name of the HR
Frito
director.
Lay. You got
And
it.
it's Lay?
Frito-Lay.
Oh my God, it's perfect.
Excuse me, Mr. Lay.
Mr. Lay.
Yeah.
Yes. Mr. Lay will appear.
This is awful. Yes, great.
Hey, everybody knows what Mr. Lay's favorite hobby is. It's
That's
in the
right.
name.
Mhm.
Fritos.
Right.
And,
Let's see Fritos.
surveys
Love
the
chips.
group of you sitting in the waiting room a bit of consternation. And Polly, you're the first one who's up.
Okay.
And he'll call out whatever alias you gave.
Paula.
Paula.
Is my name.
Paula.
Paula. Yes, I'm Paula. I'm Paula Guard. Paula Guard. That is my last name, and that is the career I was born to do.
All right.
I want it to be noted that Mongoose did make up fake dossiers for everyone, and I'm sure that neither of the other, well, at least Polly definitely didn't read it, right? Like,
Right. I'm fairly. Hey, you know what? I don't have a bad consort, and my study is actually pretty good too. So I think, unless I'm looking at somebody else's character sheet, whereas mine, it's entirely possible. So yeah.
I'm sorry, Alex just posted his character's fake name. Ronald McDreamy.
Nice.
I love how Mongoose is the only one who has like a real name. It's Regina Felt. That's it. Like,
All right, I'm going with Paula Guard, but you did get the documentation. You just didn't think I would remember any other name. So Paula Guard. Yes, Paula Guard, interviewing for Chief of Security.
Chief of Security. Yeah.
And I say it that way.
Nice. All right. So Mr. Lay says, well, I'm a little surprised by your presentation, but let's get to your resume.
Oh, yes, that is all here. And do we want to try to do something? I don't know if this is above and beyond what we can do, and we would have had to have done this beforehand. But I assume we're not giving resumes like over as paper. Maybe we're giving a drive over and saying, "Here's my resume."
Oh, well, no, he's clearly already has your resume.
Oh, so it's on a screen or something.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yes. Yes, I am prepared for this.
Yes, I am prepared for this. It begins to ask you some questions about your experience and your previous time as a police officer.
Well, I talk about how I was on the force and how I got into a little trouble for roughing up prisoners or perps, and I was just too aggressive with them. They called me a wild cannon and then a loose cannon, both wild and loose. And but you know, I think my strengths lie in this sort of work where we are not beholden to some archaic laws, and instead I'm just loyal to the company I work for.
Okay. So that's that. What are you trying to use here? What are you trying to
Consort.
set up?
I'm trying to use consort here. I want to talk a good game. And it does not look like I would be able to do any of the things I'm saying I could do, but
Right.
you know,
Consort
a
is
gun-
more chumminess with people, like
Contacts,
using your contacts and networks.
connections. Yeah.
Uh-oh, we lost Frank.
Oh God. Oh shit, Frank died. Oh no.
I thought for sure it was going to be me with the satellite internet.
Alex.
Seriously, with
On the
this.
satellite
Amazing.
that was
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe Frank died like forever permanently. What are we gonna do?
it's okay. I made it.
Yeah.
Yes, I was just so
He's
angry
back.
about it.
Yay!
I'm back, damn it. Thank you. So yeah, what would be a good kind of like I'm good at talking my way through things?
Influence would be like
Well,
that, but you could try to. What are your contacts that you might?
yeah.
be able to
Let me see if
use?
I could rig this up as contacts. So yeah, I know someone who is in the police force who I kind of filter drugs for. They find illicit drugs and I literally filter through mushrooms and give them back to them. It's purified, whatever our relationship is. So when he calls my reference, they're like, that guy, he's a loose cannon and also a wild cannon, whatever that is. So like I have the full cover story backed up.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So I think that's worth a consort roll.
Yeah. All right. Clear. Boom. And I'm gonna do 3d6. I'm not gonna do anything else. I think that's probably good enough. And let me share the
That's good
roll.
enough. After Rebels roll there, you think that's good enough?
Oh yeah. What do you think? What else should I do?
Just perhaps. Yeah. I mean, I got a 1, a 2, and a 2. So
What are my other options
We got
to
the
sweeten
apples on
this
it.
deal? What are my options here to sweeten this deal?
All right. So you could do the Dragon's Deal, or you can push yourself by taking Edge.
I don't. What would the Dragon's Deal here be? Oh yeah, I'd love to do a Dragon's Deal because I think justifies.
You get
right?
the job.
Well,
you
there's
have to
that.
commit.
Oh God, that's interesting. That would be an interesting Dragon's Deal, but I assume it would have something to do with who's picking up the phone at police headquarters.
That's correct. Basically, what it will be is you're going to get this extra die, but you're going to need to do something, probably a job for your police contact friend.
Yeah, I like that. I
Mhm.
want to fill that out.
Boo. No police.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're anti-police and anti-corporations.
Well, they're
I
kind of
mean,
one and the
I'm
same
just-
in this setting. Actually, the cops are all privatized, so.
Oh
There you
God,
go.
that's even worse.
There you go, Rebel.
I just don't like police in real life. I didn't know they were.
Oh no, we've
privatized
sweetened
in
the
this
deal.
game.
We've made them disgusting at every possible. Wow, what happened? All right, there 4.
A 4, so that's a success,
Yay!
but with a
Yeah.
complication.
Without a complication, you said?
With a complication.
With a complication, which okay, but it's a different
But what
complication.
you get what you want, which is you're passing through this part of the interview without suspicion,
right?
right?
Mm-hmm.
The complication, however, is that Frito is going to
I forgot.
Brendan, if you've got a document, you write down Frito-Lay.
Frito-Lay.
I only came up with it 5 minutes ago, and I forgot his name was Frito-Lay.
Oh my God.
So
It's
Frito,
the anti-sun chip. We covered this.
yeah. This is like 70 years in the future, so they may not even that company might not even be around anymore. So it's a perfectly normal name.
I think the company became a legal entity and adopted a series of children and named them.
Yes. They're
Yep.
all named
Frito Lay
like
the Fourth.
This is
Lay's,
Pepsi. This is the
You know,
inevitable
Lay's-
conclusion of Citizens United making it so corporations count as people, right?
Yep.
This is
Yes.
this is where it was
Yeah.
headed.
There's Lay's, there's Pepsi, there's Frito Lay, there's Pepsi, there's like all kinds of corporate product names as children's
are
names.
you
Like
one of the new? Are you part of the? Are you one of the Newport Velveetas? Like,
throwback to when mixed berry Pepsi was, or was it Coke? I can't even remember anymore. Was what our first fake sponsor, mixed berry.
Oh, those terrible Diet Cokes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Crystal Pepsi was a president.
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
and a porn star. It was amazing. So, yeah. Do I know what the complication is yet, or there will be a complication?
Frito says to you, well, let's take you down to the security department and have for your second round of interviews right away.
Oh, okay. All right.
Uh-oh.
And you see Polly leaving the office with Mr. Lay and being escorted to the elevators.
Mongoose mouths, where are you going?
I don't know. I think we'll find out Ocean's 11 style later on if I was able to do anything when I was in the office.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah. And that plays a little bit better than 3 repeated attempts to blackmail
Do
this
the
person.
same thing.
Yeah.
All right. He says, Mr. McDreamy.
Yes, Ronald McDreamy. Yeah. So Ronald McDreamy. Jackie stands up, and Jackie looks at Mongoose, who gave them an ID that said Jonathan Thomas or something like that, like something regular, normal, and like Ronald McDreamy. Just like So Ronnie heads in to the interview.
All right. And remind me again what you were interviewing for.
Oh, IT.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Technical
that's right.
support. Mm-hmm.
Technical services. All right. And let's take a quick look at you. You do have influence, so you could certainly just lie your way through this if you wanted to.
I'm gonna try. I'm applying for the open IT position. Can you tell me a little more about what that position entails?
And he says, well, I must admit I'm a little surprised to see
how
you
so?
applying. I'm used to, shall we say, a little more of the shut-in type being interested in this position. You look like you work out.
Oh, what can I say? I know.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, yeah, I get it. I don't really.
I'm gonna remind the listeners and the viewers, we do have a private chat, and we can talk about whether or not we've crossed the line at any point. And we do. An idea. Yeah, we are also definitely. We are. We're the ones in control against this HR director. We're the ones sabotaging him. So
absolutely,
yes. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is he was falling right into it.
So Ronnie leans up on the desk and is like, "Oh yeah, I totally see that. I know I don't really fit the general stereotype." And as they're leaning in, they they're kind of pushing their arms together, leaning against it, and like a button pops off the shirt because it's too small. His necks are just like pushing out. But yeah, if you're
he's clearly giving you the
somebody...
once over, and he sits down and he begins to cursorily give you an interview, but then he stops for a second and he says, "Listen, we can make this a lot quicker and easier if you want."
Oh, well, if you can see on my resume there, that I excel at spreading sheets. So if you want to move this along, that's we can definitely skip a couple of steps.
Can I just say that was even if it were not a weird situation, that's a terrible pickup line. Like the worst one I think I've ever heard.
I don't know. I don't got too many IT pickup lines.
Right.
That's what I came up
You
with.
did. I'd be very upset. I'd be very worried.
You had a lot of IT.
I just had to get a Rolodex.
It's like another one.
Apple of my eye. I don't know. Like what?
Okay.
All right.
So go ahead and let's get a roll going here for this. How do you want to approach
All right.
this?
I'm gonna go influence, right? I think that's probably the best way to go about that. Though, do I get any sort of... So right now I'm rolling what, 2 die or 1 die? How does it work? I forget.
Right, you'd be rolling 1 die to start.
Mm-hmm. Do I get any sort of advantage because he's into this as it is?
Yeah.
Like he came on to
that.
me, so I feel like...
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give you a situational bonus die for that.
Perfect. And I'm going to burn an edge. Oh, I did not get a chance to get rid of it. I'm not gonna be able to transform too much more. Well, I didn't transform in this one, so I'm okay. This is just what I look like. But I'm not gonna be able to do many of my tricks I usually do. But I'm gonna burn an edge in order to give myself an advantage here. And I'm just gonna make myself just more muscular. Like as I'm building forward, it's just popping more. Everything's popping.
You're using your transmorphic power for this.
Yes, to give myself a boost there. So 3 die?
No, I don't think you can use transmorphic in that.
Oh, I can't use that as a way to give myself a bonus.
No.
But I can't. How does burning an edge in order to give myself to push myself work?
You spend.
Isn't that a thing I can do? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna spend 2 edge to push myself so I can get that extra die.
Okay, and you're almost at edge, so.
I am. I'm done with anything for the rest of this match in terms of edge. I'm not gonna be able to do anything fun. But if this works, it'll be worth it. So I'm rolling how many die now? 3?
3 dice.
3 dice. All right, here we go. 3d6.
Ooh, 6.
Whoa!
I accidentally hit it twice. I hit it twice. The first time.
3 and a 6.
Yeah, we definitely.
Yeah, my lag made it 1, 3, 6. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So as far as using seduction on this guy, it's totally gonna work.
Yep.
I want to point out
he does
he's
it.
much more interested in popping more of those buttons off than he is in giving you an interview. So.
Oh, I hate this
He
guy
is
so much.
into it. Yeah.
I hate this guy so much. Although Judd has pointed out, didn't John Ralphio say that line in Parks and Rec just before getting fired? I don't know if that's the spreading sheets or apple of your eye, but either way, now
excelling, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember, but that sounds like something John Ralphio would say.
I deeply dislike both characters in that last scene now.
I love John Ralphio. I'll take it. If that's something John Ralphio also said, then great minds.
I love and hate him, but that's the way you're supposed to be. Okay.
Okay.
I
so
love
that's two.
Ben Schwartz. Love to see him in
Mm.
many roles. It's great.
So was your job to distract him while somebody else did the?
I think this is when Mongoose is going to come in and with her computery stuff get the jump drive on there.
Are you going to try and do that while the HR exec is out of the office? I mean, yeah, okay. So they can slip down the hallway.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So Jackie, if you're okay with keeping the Frito-Lay busy, Mongoose, if you're okay with getting to the office with no one being there and it's not on the books because he's and then I'm on my way to security to screw up security so that they're not paying attention to what Mongoose is doing.
Perfect. Yes.
That
This
was the plan the whole time.
all along.
Yes.
For sure.
100%.
All right.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Definitely. Okay.
Giant
so,
kaiju insecurity. Got it.
No.
What? No? All right.
So
my
Mongoose
move.
slips in and is gonna do some computer stuff to see if she can upload the jump drive where she needs to on the computer.
Right. And do you have interface? You do.
I do. Added 2, in fact.
Nice.
So-
And you have tons of edge, unlike everybody else.
I think I am going to push myself just to try and nudge this a little bit towards better odds.
So that'll give you 3 dice.
Right.
Clear the dice off of there.
Yes. I got a 6.
Oh, you did. Okay. So you're able to insert the code into this guy's computer. And now knowing what you know about him, you don't feel bad about whatever is going to happen to him after this. So
I think also while I'm here, I'm going to download some of the inappropriate emails that he sends and just send them, I don't know, post them on the website somewhere. So people
you
can
could do
see
that.
Yeah.
You might be able to steal some information too.
Yes, I would love to steal information for my own purposes.
Yeah, so I'm going to have you make a different interface roll for stealing stuff.
That's fine. I'm going to push myself again.
Give me 1 second to clear it.
Yep. Thank
You're
you.
all good?
And I got another 6.
Nice.
Holy crow.
I steal all of his information.
Well, you do manage to get the HR data for this company, which you will be able to sell to another company for a tidy sum.
Excellent.
It's good pay data because then they can scalp staff.
Right.
What I really enjoy about cyberpunk and related genres is the longer we play it, the more the thing that we're doing isn't science fiction. It's something that would happen. That scalping salary data so that you can poach employees, that's not even science fiction. That's just
that happens now. Yeah,
that just happens now. Yeah.
See, but it's a win-win because not only am I earning a tidy profit, people are going to get hired and get paid better. So
that's right. Yep. And
it's a win-win.
As what's up on the screen right now for podcast listeners, any crime done against the HR exec is a victimless crime. That's in the Geneva Accords, I'm pretty sure.
This is correct.
Yes. This is amazing. This is
things are going quite well for you so far.
Mm-hmm.
And
don't say so far.
After I, download the thing I was supposed to do to get us out of the pickle we were in and also get us a nice little profit on the side, I slip back into the interview room and pretend to be annoyed that it's taken this long.
Nice. Yeah, you could be annoyed and just leave, and then we just have to get Jackie out.
I think I'm gonna wait
Yep.
until Jackie comes back just to make sure everything goes according to plan.
Oh my god, I want to give Jackie more edge just to see them transform during.
Oh, no.
yeah.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
Yeah, you do have one edge left.
I do,
If you wanna
but
top yourself
all
out.
that I can't do too much with one because I can spend one to morph, but it'll only be for a short period of time. If I want to do that to get out of the situation, I could, I guess. But I don't think I'm gonna have to try that hard to get out of this situation. I'm pretty sure if I'm done and I just be like, all right, see you Monday and walk out, I think that
Yeah.
this dude would be cool with it.
Yeah, pretty much. I think you are in good shape. The only person who's not free and clear right now is Polly.
It's Frank.
Right.
Yeah.
So, there is there a way of knowing? Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do a little consorting with my great spirit guide, the mother mycelium that connects all living and non-living things, to see if in this world, do I feel like there are people paying attention to us? In other words, I want to know if Mongoose in particular is in the clear, whether or not there were any security cameras within the room she was in or something like that.
Of course, there were security cameras.
Okay.
So that's something that you could probably deal with. There isn't anybody in the security room who was paying attention at the time.
Okay. And were you concealed in any way, Mongoose? Do I need to this is weird. We did enough. We were successful enough where I don't want to push the envelope and try to damage the security footage. And that's all I would able to do. I can't delete it without there being evidence that I was there deleting it,
Right.
It'll just put a little more heat on you afterwards.
Yeah.
What,
So are we
having
okay
the
with
security footage
Of
there?
you, yeah.
Yeah.
Are
we okay with
you
the
know
heat, or do you want me to try to magically break things?
Let's try and magically break it.
Okay.
And
That's
no kaiju this time.
No kaiju, but yes.
Okay, so the security personnel are a little suspicious of you, Polly, or Paula.
Paula, yes. Paula. That's how I pronounce
it. So they're giving you a much more rigorous interview than Frito-Lay did.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not doing well in this interview. I'm not even going to really try that much. I just want to be there long enough to make a little prayer / command of the spores that are all over my body to spread out into this room and fry with the electronics.
Okay. Yeah, basically fungus and electronics don't work too great together. So yeah, that makes sense.
So I have 2 in a sense, and I believe that's all I need for this. Energy conjure a sense to force, air quote unforce, a nearby astral entity to appear before you, obey a command. Okay. I think that's what I'm going to do. That's 2 dice for the roll. Is it 3 for something? Am I missing an extra
dice? No, you're not missing
point?
any dice. It's 2 dice for the roll.
Yeah. I really want to. I'm going to push it. I'm going to spend edge.
Okay, you can push yourself.
Yeah, that's 2, right? Or 1? 2.
That's 1 die. 2 edge.
Yeah. Just updating the character sheet, which I think I did wrong, but I can fix that later. All right, that gives me 3d6. Oops, let me share the screen so we could all enjoy my pending failure together. Whoop. Oh yeah, 6.
Holy moly!
That's-
Very nice.
A 5, a 6,
The
and a 6.
computers
That's
are now
pretty
mushrooms.
wild. So that's actually a critical success.
Nice. So not
So I'm
only
going to say, not only does it work and start frying the machines, nobody realizes that you did it.
perfect. There's a leak in the roof, and we just got a lot of crappy mold everywhere.
Yeah.
Love it. Nice.
Although the security guards do tell you that they'll be back in touch about the job, and then escort you out of the building. You're pretty
right,
sure
and
they
then-
won't be in touch.
Yeah, which is great.
I think we can all leave pretty reasonably, right? Like Mongoose pretends to get irritated and leaves when nobody shows up to interview her.
Yes.
Jackie will just leave after, Frito-Lay and everything.
Yeah, and Jackie, you only go as far as you're comfortable with this.
Oh, I think Jackie Jackie puts a stop to it a little bit, and then's like, well, I might have to turn you off and then turn you back on again. But I think that I'm going to have to see you maybe on Monday if we want to keep this going. Do you think you get that contract ready for me? If you can PowerPoint me in the right direction, that would be great.
Terrible. Thank you.
Just cranking those puns.
Oh yeah. This is how
Frito
Jackie
seems to be
flirts.
amused by you, but he's mostly amused by your incredible good looks.
Mhm.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
he'll let you get your shirt back on, and then say, "Yeah, we'll see you Monday."
All right, and
he
Jackie
straightens his
gives him a quick wink as they leave, and strolls on out with however many buttons are still on the shirt, and just
Right.
like I think
It's buttons all the way down.
she's just walking out like it's like open. There's no more buttons.
Yes.
It's like been ripped on. Just like just struts out like just like giving finger guns to everyone as they walk by, just happy.
Sure, and everybody's sort of like taking a gander. So
Right, yeah.
Because you are incredibly
That's our new IT guy.
attractive.
that's our new IT guy.
Yeah.
That handsome guy.
By tomorrow morning, I'll be a different person, so I'm going to take it in while I can.
Right.
He's the
Yeah.
it guy.
Right.
The it guy.
Yeah, I'm going to show up on Monday looking like someone totally different. Like, oh no, you're the one who hired me. Remember?
So this was a rare successful op for you guys. So
Hey,
Yeah.
say
Yay!
it that way.
Hurrah!
And we have so
did
much
it for
dirt.
once.
We have so
you
much
got dirt on this guy. You
Yeah.
can blackmail him into not
Mhm.
telling anybody about what happened.
Mhm.
I like that. I also
I
like
love it.
ruining him. I don't mind
I want
ruining
to
him.
ruin him. I
Yeah.
don't care.
Yeah, we have money. We have we have blackmail on the not even blackmail on the company. I think we have like the HR data from the company we can make some money off of. But
Yes.
I'd feel better if we blackmail this scumbag. Everyone, not blackmail this scumbag. Ruin this scumbag.
Yes,
Well,
I
do
think we
that.
should ruin him.
Jackie, how do
You
you
can still sell
feel?
the data.
I want
Yeah.
the Lay family will feel our wrath.
For sure.
I like it.
Nice.
Frito laid off. Sorry.
Ooh, nice. Like it.
No.
Nice.
No.
No, it's not like-
If we do that though, he'll end up with
Pull over it.
he'll end up with a chip on his shoulder. Yeah, I don't know if you
Oh,
wanna-
this is so bad. So painful.
Well, I think that does it for us for tonight.
I think
Yeah, definitely does. Yeah, it was,
think
And
we
we'll
can
talk
call-
about how much money you made next time. So
yeah, I like that. We
Mhm.
should take notes on these horrible people we've become.
Mhm.
And yeah, I think we do need to update the bios on our website. So let's hold our feet to the fire. We'll have to describe our characters in a paragraph and what we're playing, so that when we start the stream up next week, people will be like, "Oh yeah, these idiots."
Oh yeah, that thing.
Yeah, those guys.
Sure.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Good
So
to be
you'll
back on the
remind
horse.
me 5 minutes. Yeah,
I'm sorry, what was that,
I was
Alex?
gonna say you'll remind me 5 minutes. You'll remind me 5 minutes before we start, and I'll throw something together like right before 8 o'clock next week.
Definitely.
Yeah.
This is going to be a
Yeah.
last minute operation. We know who we are.
For sure.
All right. Goodbye, everyone. We'll see you next time. Hooray! And listen to the back episodes, but let's be gentle. We just figured out how to play over the break.
Right.
Literally.
I'm
And
still
then we
learning.
forgot, and then we figured it out the first 5 minutes of this podcast. Yeah. All right. Bye, everyone.